as the richest inflation-adjusted business guys of all time. Elon Musk just eclipsed him. He's worth more than $400 billion. You kind of lose count after about $200 billion, but that is what he has gained literally over roughly the last year or so. His mom joins us right now. She's very accomplished in her own right, I might point out. She raised this guy, after all. She's one of the world's most successful models as well, a darn good author. A Woman Makes a Plan. Her latest, May Musk, the mom of Elon Musk, kind enough to join us. May, good to have you back.
Hello, lovely to be back.
Did you see this when he was a kid, that someday he would be the world's richest human being?
Well, I think that wasn't his goal. His goal was just to do good things. And he saw so many opportunities where he could do good things. And fortunately, it's been appreciated now.
No doubt about that. And one of the things I love about you, when I read the background, you kind of let your kids be your kids. I mean, you'd watch them carefully, but you wouldn't get in the way. That's a delicate balance for a parent. It's obviously paid off here and with your other fine offspring. But let me get your take on how your son has evolved a little bit now, close to Donald Trump. I know you have been close to Donald Trump. I see you popping up at Mar-a-Lago. What's going on there? What do you make of this relationship?
Well, first of all, I'm meeting many of the Trump family. Everyone is delightful, kind, sweet, generous, and interesting, and soft-spoken, which is interesting because, you know, as politicians, you can talk louder. And I met Melania. I'm looking forward to spending more time with her, too. And then I have her book. You know, I've got her book.
There you go. So your kindred model spirits there, too. So let me get, you know, there are a lot of people who are wondering, all right, Donald Trump is coming back. Your son is going to be a key advisor to him, working with Vivek Ramaswamy to even pair, you know, trillions in spending. A lot of other folks are saying, wait a minute. Elon is after something more than the country's good. He's going to try to rig this so anything he does will benefit his businesses. What do you think when you hear that stuff?
I think I've been hearing that from the legacy media, or what I call the dishonest media, for 15 years. So obviously nobody's listening, otherwise he wouldn't be doing this well.
So he has popped up early on in the campaign. I know there was a time where he and Donald Trump were not that close. It's not that they were arguing with each other. They just weren't on the same page. And well, at what point in the campaign, May, did you or your son recognize, all right, there's something here. There's something with Donald Trump that we have to pay attention to and should pay attention to?
Well, I don't know when Elon made the change, but I must say when the Twitter files came out and we found that the FBI was paying millions to Twitter to remove Republicans from this site, which we didn't realize was a Democratic site, I just didn't like the dishonesty. I don't want somebody to take my tax dollars and give it to Twitter to remove people who have a different opinion. And so it's a gradual change when you're a Democrat to become Republican. It's really hard, and I would encourage Democrats to take a chance, and they will be happier.
You know, growing up, I know you were pretty apolitical, as was your son, until really we only learned in the last couple of years the degree and the passion he had on political events, and not just on the right or left. Of course, the left loved him a little more than a few years ago with, you know, all of what he was doing with solar power, what he was doing with, you know, these EVs, that he leads the world by a country mile. So do you think that changed him, the experience of going, or appearing to go, from the left to the right, that just alienated him among, you can say the legacy media, you can say, but that changed everything because he was a rock star with that side of the aisle?
Yes, but Biden in the White House just kept on either ignoring or investigating or suing Elon and his companies. And that made me very angry because he's just trying to do good and they're doing everything to put obstacles in his way. And I just don't know how. I mean, I was getting angry. I was so angry before the election. And now I just feel like the whole world has opened up for not only America, but definitely